Hey everybody. My husband got me a rock tumbler for my birthday. A rock tumbler. And it has 2 barrels. And my son is really excited about it. He's like just about as excited as I am. So I'm going to nerd out for a second. And I'm going to pick some rocks. Ooh, so these are the ones I've picked already. We have this one. We have this guy. I don't know what all of these are. This one has a bunch of different colors in it, and I have a smaller one that can be like a before. And then I have this one, and I don't know if it's glass or if it's crystal, but I have another little crystal that definitely has like natural spikes on it that looks just like this, so that will kind of be a before too, if this isn't right. And then I have these pieces. So I'm pretty sure that these are both citrine. But this one is really, like, large in my hand compared to this one. And I think I'm going to tumble it and leave this smaller guy as a before. This one is just so smooth, so I can't decide really which one I want to do. And, like, that has a band in it. But it doesn't have, like, the gem all the way around, so I can't decide. I don't know, so many choices, and I'm already in the first bag. We have little blue rocks right here, and I think I'm going to pick the 2 that are the most similar in color and keep one as a before and one as an after. And just remember, my husband just bought this for me for my birthday, so I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm still researching and learning as I go. I'm not going to put any grit in anything until I watch a few more videos. This is rose quartz here. It's kind of hard to see how pink it is because my house is pink, but that's the only piece of rose quartz I have. Then we move on to our greens, and I don't know, like, I have looked at these guys and looked at their comparison charts so many times, I just really am not sure what I even have. Here's some of these. They're really cool. But I have a small one of these. Small, thin, skinny, and a big one. So I'm going to tumble the big one because these 2 look almost exactly the same. I'm not going to tumble the dark one because he's cool. I have amethyst, but I'm afraid that if I tumble the amethyst, that all the purple is going to disappear because it's only on that little tip on the end right there. The rest of it is all clear quartz. And then this one is tiny, but it has more purple. And I don't want to tumble the tiny ones because they might disappear. So these ones might not make it in there. And I also don't know how full I need it to be. Like, should I get some random rocks that I maybe don't care as much about? These ones are cool. Let's see if I can do this without dropping any of them. Those ones are really awesome. And I have a little chunk and a big chunk that look exactly the same right here. Little chunk, big chunk. And this one's going in. Should I tumble obsidian though? Because it chips really easily. Do you guys know stuff like this? Because I follow a bunch of people on YouTube and on TikTok, and I just... Maybe I don't need to tumble that one. I don't know. We'll see. And this one has really cool, like, line patterns in it. Let's catch the light a little bit. There's a bunch of lines in it. Let's see. Oh, no, I knew I had more rose quartz. Some of these have already been tumbled, so do I need to tumble rose quartz? Maybe not. Gonna add it to the pink bag. I bought these little organza bags on Amazon. There's a ton of colors. This is the bag that they came in. Huge. See, okay, and like this is another piece they look like glass, but this one is smoky quartz. So is this glass or is this stone? I don't know. Nature's weird. I don't know. And there's more amethyst in here. Heck to the yeah. Here's a good purple chunk. That's a good one. Alright. There's more amethyst here. We might tumble this guy with clay on it. This one here. These ones are going in the purple bag. I just dropped that whole bag on the ground. Alright, so we're going to do a little more exploring, and we're going to pick some good chunks. I'm going to have my son go through his collection too, and then we're going to start the rock tumbling. I also have to find something to like dampen the sound because I hear that it's quite loud. So we need rocks.
I know, I'm putting all the rocks here.
That is coquina rock.
Coquina rock. Crystal rock. I call that crystal rock. More crystal rock. More crystal rock. Oh, no, Mom. If you find anything that's not a rock, just put it in this pile.
There's lots of stuff in here that's not a rock. This is a rock that came out of the ocean.
Yeah, and it's really cool. What's this thing, Mom?
Yeah, see, we're not in shells right now, though.
No.
Okay, let's move on to this guy. Here.
Okay, most of these are like artifacts.
Fossils?
Yeah, fossils. And some of them are gems. Do you think we should put the gems in the tumbler?
Not if they're already shiny. Because if they're already shiny, then they've already been tumbled.
They're already shiny. Whoa. I think this one should go in the tumbler.
No, look at that thing.
Mm. These two aren't going to go in. Most of these guys aren't going to go in.
That one looks like a seashell.
No, it isn't. That's probably just a rock. These guys are already
What's
shiny.
that? A tooth?
A what?
That's a tooth.
What? Oh, yeah, that's a shark tooth.
That's really cool.
This is a shark tooth. Hang on. Boop, boom. Boop, boop.
It looks like a heart.
Boop, bum, boop, bum.
There you go.
That guy's going No.
Is that petrified poop?
I don't know, but it's probably dinosaur poop. And wait a minute, this is a T-Rex tooth that got chipped.
Yep. Do you remember how it got chipped?
You dropped it?
He's never gonna let me forget that.
Look at this.
This one could stand a tumble again.
No, this one definitely needs to tumble again.
Let me see.
Feel it.
Oh, I feel. That one's not very shiny. So
Smooth.
we'll do this one and that one. That one's good.
Yeah. Should this tooth go in the tumbler or not?
No, not the tooth.
Okay, no dinosaur teeth.
Those are just porcelain
Polishers?
stones. No, and they're to check color.
Yeah.
These two are pretty rough.
I know I
But I don't
found
know
this
what they
on the
are.
ground.
That one. Thanks. Look at that shell.
I got lots of animals on.
And this one. What do you want to tumble this one?
Yeah. It's like
Over here?
No.
Nope. All right.
Let's
So,
put these in the
This
tumbler.
looks like a good one for the tumbler. Do I need to wash it first?
No, all the things that are in this pile and that pile are getting tumbled.
All of them?
Yeah.
Can we tumble coquina?
I don't know.
I don't know either. This one is huge.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at that thing.
That That is ginormous. I didn't know we had a video going.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cute. All right, we got a lot of stuff for the tumbler. I don't know if we can tumble this either. This literally looks like poop to me.
Yeah, that is dinosaur poop.
Okay, well
You can tumble petrified wood.
well, yeah, we can tumble wood, but like, will poop not fall apart? I feel like we should probably clean this off before we decide what it is, because I think it is doo-doo.
I know it.
So this is my dual drum rotary rock tumbler that my husband got me for my birthday. This is the manual right on top. I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough to do this. Or tall enough to do this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Can you pull this box down for me, maybe?
Yes.
Pull it down. Okay, thank you. That
Okay.
was so helpful.
Is it okay if I go take this inside?
Yeah, you can have the box. Go ahead. There's one. Ah. There's two. And now plastic. Wow, look how fancy. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm moving the whole tripod so you guys can see this. Look at that. That thing is so nice. 2 barrels. I'm so excited. Let's see. So we have our thing here. We're going to take off the top. Here. No, take that. Hey, just hold it, please. Okay. And just hold this. And then we're going to take this off.
Oh my gosh.
Set that right there.
That's got so
And
many
then
layers.
We're going to pull this guy out. Oh, we did it. That's our top.
Ooh.
That's what it looks like in the bottom. We have our rocks here. Got quite a few. 4 or 5 rocks that we're going to use to track our progress. That one? No?
Actually, let's do this one, these two.
You want these 2?
And then, wait, how many could I pick?
Like 4 or 5. I think we should do...
This one. I don't think this one needs to be tumbled.
Well, I think we're going to tumble it to see if we can get those cracks out of it. But we need one that's a good progress. So like before and after. So that's a good before. It's got lots of shiny stuff on it. We need one more. Let's get a cool colorful one.
Like, what about this one?
That's a good one.
You're going to have to kneel.
Alright. So we're going to take a picture of this for progress. Those can be good before and after photos. Thank you. You ready to load it up? Now let's load up our rocks. Let's get all the biggest ones first.
This one.
Put them in here.
Try and make it where it fills.
They're all going to tumble around, so we just want to try to get the biggest ones first.
What about the progress one?
We're going to put them all in there.
Okay.
They all have to go in. See, and there's some of these little ones here that I'm afraid are going to disappear.
What do you mean?
Those ones, they're kind of small compared to these guys. Look. See the size difference?
Well, some of these guys are big.
Yeah, they're kind of big, but some of these little tiny ones, like these, especially these obsidian pieces, like some of these might completely disappear. And that's okay. We're not super worried about it. We're just going to toss it all in there. Only one piece. This, I'm pretty sure, is poop, but we're going to tumble it anyway.
It is dinosaur poop.
And then some of these have already been like tumbled or cut, but they're not very smooth, so we're going to do it over again. Yeah.
So this one looks like that it has different color from the
That's
bottom.
a good piece of amethyst.
Top. So the top is different than the bottom. And that's
And
weird,
these
right?
ones I'm really excited about too.
Man.
All right, put them in here. Put them in here.
We're not gonna do these tiny crumbs.
Sure, yeah. Do the tiny crumbs.
Okay,
Put them all in there.
They're gonna
All right.
completely disappear
Now, can you put this back there? We need that stuff.
This stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
We need some water too. Yeah. All right, we're using rainwater. Careful, please don't dump it on my shoes. Now go get a little bit more.
I'm just gonna do a whole cup.
Yes, but we don't need the whole cup, okay? So look at in here. We just need enough to cover over the top of the rocks, okay?
Is that okay?
I think that is probably okay. Maybe just a tiny bit more. That's good. All right, so we got some water in there.
I'll dump the rest
Just
of
over the top of the rocks.
And I don't even know what grit is.
It is basically fancy sand.
Oh, it's just
So-
sand.
So this is the order that it goes in. Coarse grit, fine grit, pre-polish, and polish. So what we need first
Just so that.
is, well, I didn't weigh the rocks. And you're supposed to have like 1 tablespoon per pound. That's, I don't know, with the water in it, it's kind of heavy.
Probably about 2 or 3 pounds.
Yeah, 2 or 3 pounds, I would say. Hold on to that for just a second, okay? We did also move the rock tumbler to the floor of
Or
the garage. Yeah, so it's not going to catch on fire or anything. Let's go right ahead.
Sorry I blocked the camera.
It's okay. So we're going to cut off a little tiny corner right here. So I have my coarse grit, and I have a good old trusty Wendy spoon. Will you make sure that ends up in the recycling bin right there, please? Okay, again, we have our coarse grit. We have a trusty Wendy spoon. We're going to do 2 scoops of the trusty Wendy spoon, because I don't know how else to measure this. That's so pretty! Look!
Can I feel it?
Be careful.
Oh, it's very soft. Camilla.
Okay, that's a good spoon. 1. Ah!
Oh, you should feel it. Okay.
That's cool.
It's very soft.
And 2. Okay, that might be a little more and or a little less than we need. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to take this here, and I'm just going to tie it off with my hair tie for now until I can transfer it to a jar, because I don't want it to spill. Leave that there. And now I got this rock tumbling media to fill in the spaces, and I'm going to use this just in the hopes that it will help keep some of the smaller and more fragile rocks intact. You dump this in.
Okay, feel the best.
That's fancy. So what we need to do with this is we're just going to pour a little bit in there, and we're going to fill in some of the spaces of the rock. Oh, easy. We don't want to drop any of this. Okay, here, put some more in there.
Is that okay? Is that good? Can I feel it?
Yeah, go ahead. We need a little bit more.
Okay, I'll put that one in.
Just a little bit. And hopefully this is going to help keep some of the rocks from breaking.
No!
I dropped one, and that was Mommy's fault. See? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do the top here. I need to get that down inside of there. How do you guys do this? Oh, I don't want it too low. No. There we go. Okay, we want it kind of level with the edge here. We want to put this guy on. Make sure it's on nice and tight.
Yep, sorry.
What are you sorry for, kiddo?
Sticking this on you?
It's okay. Here, put the washer on.
Okay,
That way?
here's a very big washer.
Yeah. And then we're going to put this on.
Can I spin it?
Uh-huh. Is it still tightening?
It's still tight to me.
Yeah, we want to tighten it until it stops. So we know that it's airtight. Tight. You're watertight. Okay. Don't want to tighten it too much. All right, now we're gonna take this and we're gonna go put it on the rock tumbler. Got our rock tumbler. And we're gonna set it on there. Now this one has the rocks in it. This one is empty, but we're gonna leave it running for 7 days. But stay tuned for part 2.